Hey everyone, it's Pokemonster TCG here. I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about Pokemon 151. This is the latest Scarlet and Violet Japanese set released yesterday on the 16th of June 2023 with set number SV2A. The theme of the set is, as the set name states, it's based on the original 151 Pokemon. That means it's entirely focused on Generation 1 and Kanto Pokemon. So obviously the theme of this set has drawn a lot of attention and hype because the original Pokemon are probably still the most loved generation. There's been a lot of hype about the set in the days leading up to the release, resulting in very high pre-order prices as expected. So the purpose of this video really is to give you all the information that you need about this set. So I'll be talking about the set in terms of the different products that you can get, where you can get booster packs, my thoughts on the set as a box for opening, special features of the set, and also how I think the set will do in the long run in terms of the sort of way it's being released and the demand for it. So I guess the best place to start is to talk about the set composition. So there are 165 cards in the main set, of which the first 151 are the original Pokemon. And the cool thing about this set is that these Pokemon have been ordered in accordance with their Pokédex entry numbers. So, Bulbasaur is card number 1 out of 165, and Ivysaur is 2 out of 165, and it keeps going. The reason why there's 165 is that cards number 152 to 165 are the sort of standard trainer and item cards. And within the main set, you've got a lot of half-art EX cards, way more than you'd usually expect in a normal set. So you've got, Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, Arbok, Ninetales, Jigglypuff, Alakazam, Golem, Kangaskhan, Jinx, Zapdos, and Mew. I mean, that's a lot, but it is cool. Then you move on to the secret rares. So you've got 18 art rares or illustration rares in English. So obviously you've got sort of the Bulbasaur and Charmander, Squirtle evolution lines, i.e. the first two evolutions, and I'll get on to the rest later. And then just a mix of random Pokemon ending with Mewtwo sort of towering over the city. And that's probably the most popular art rare out there. After the art rares, we move on to the super rare cards. So these are the cards marked SR in the bottom left, sorry. And these are sort of the full arts that most people don't want to pull, but even in here there are some pretty nice artworks. Especially the Charizard, I think it's doing a really cool action pose. So even though it's sort of CGI standard full art, I think the Charizard has been done really well. And also with the super rares, we've got 4 trainer cards. So there's Erica's Invitation, Giovanni, Daisy, and Bill. Everyone will be chasing the Erica's Invitation, and I think this one has been drawn pretty well, to be honest, so I do like it. After the super rares, we then move on to the special art rares, or the SARs, of which we've got 5 Pokemon ones, which are the main cards that I'll be chasing. I think my goal with Scarlet and Violet is to collect all of the SAR cards. I mean, I'm sure they're going to introduce a sort of new kind of rarity later on in the generation, but for now, these are the sort of alt art chase cards for me. I really love the sort of glitter finish they've got on it, and I'll just show you what the Gardevoir looks like while I can, as an example of what it looks like, because I don't have any 151 yet. And also we've got 2 trainer SAR cards, so that's Erica's Invitation and Giovanni or Boss's Charisma. I'm not a huge fan of the Erica SAR, but each to their own. That is by far the most expensive card in this set. However, current prices on the Japanese site that I'm looking are 84,000 yen. So I'd estimate that's like 450 pounds, $500 US. Move on to the highest rarity level, which is the URs or ultra rares. That is the gold cards, of which there's only 3, including one Mew that looks very cute. Next, I thought I would talk a little bit about the different products in which you can get these packs, because unlike most normal set releases, you can get the packs not just in the booster box, but also in 2 file sets. So starting with the booster box first, you get 20 packs per box instead of the usual 30 and 7 cards per pack. And in that, you get 1 reverse holo per pack, which I'll come onto a little bit later. The box art, which I think is stunning, features Mew sort of coming out of a Pokeball with colored figures of other Kanto region Pokemon in the background. The retail price for this box, I believe, is 5,800 yen, or around 35 to 40 US dollars, and 31 to 35 pounds. Then you've got the 2 file sets, which are sort of the special products that I've released with this set. You've got the Venusaur, Blastoise, Charizard file set, which is retailing at 2,200 yen. This comes with a poster of all the 151 original cards, original as in main set cards, plus reverse holo versions of the 3 starter Pokemon as promo cards, a file set with Charizard and Venusaur on the front, which is basically a binder, and 5 packs of Pokemon 151. Then you've got the Monster Ball file set, or Pokeball in English, which is the same product, but the binder is Pokeball themed. So now that I've talked a little bit about the set composition and the different products, I thought I would talk about what you can expect to get sort of opening packs of this. So first, going with the booster box, you get 20 packs, so you'll get a reverse holo in every pack. The cool thing, or the unique thing that they've introduced with this set, is they've introduced a second rarer variant of reverse holo. So the normal variant is just the Pokeballs pattern going all over the card. The rarer variant is the Master Ball reverse holo, which is only 1 per box. Basically, as the name states, it just has a Master Ball pattern, which is super cool, and it does add a layer of challenge and collectability to the set, which has resulted in some of these sort of more desirable Master Ball reverses going for a lot, and in some cases more than what I would consider to be the chase cards in this set. But if you were opening a regular booster box, you'd get 20 reverse holos, 1 Master Ball holo, a reverse holo, 19 normal reverse holos, you'd get 3 art rares guaranteed, and then you'd get 1 secret rare, 1 SR or better. So that's 1 super rare or 1 SAR or 1 UR. If you get lucky, you could get 2 of those, because that has happened quite a bit in Scarlet and Violet and in some Sword and Shield sets. And if you get really, really lucky, you can get a God Pack. So this is another super cool thing that Pokemon has introduced. It was previously only introduced in high-class sets like Tag Team All-Stars, VMAX Climax, Shiny Star V, and V-Star Universe. But now they've brought it into this sort of special 151 set. And in the God Packs, you'll get 2 full evolution lines of Art Rare and SAR. So you'll get Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, and then the whole Blastoise line, or the whole Charizard line, or, you know, a combination of the 3 basically. Which is, again, a genius move from Pokemon to get people to buy this box to open. But actually, I also wanted to give sort of credit to the file sets, because the thing that I like about that is that the pull rates are more unpredictable. So you can get nothing, or you can get something that's above odds. So you know, if you pull an SR from a file set, you're going above odds already from the 5 packs. So I think for myself, although I don't have anything yet, I did win a file set in the Pokemon Center lottery, so hopefully that'll be with me at the end of next week, and I'll open it on the channel for you guys. Looking at my own thoughts on what I really want, I'm chasing the SAR Pokemon cards. So really my favorite one is the Blastoise, illustrated by Mitsuhiro Arita. I think that entire line just looks so cool, and the sort of circular sort of progression from the seashore beach all the way down to the deep sea with Blastoise is awesome. But the circular texture on the Blastoise and the glitter on it is really what I look forward to the most. I think other people will probably be chasing the Mew, because when you tilt that Mew sort of sideways, the sun sort of comes out a bit more, which is a really clever use of texturing by the Pokemon Company. So I guess next, the best thing to talk about is how this set is being released. I think a lot of people are having trouble to get this set at the moment, or having to pay high pre-order prices, and for that reason I haven't bought this set, because I find that the higher the price I pay for a box, the less my enjoyment of the cards I open unless I pull something really good. But that's where the made to order announcement comes in. The Pokemon company announced that they'd be doing this set made to order. That means if you have a parcel forwarding address in Japan, which is very easy to set up, and I'd encourage you to just look at OKJLove's guide on buying cards from Japan. If you put an order in on the Pokemon Center between now and the 21st of June, which I think is Wednesday at 3 p.m. Japanese time, you are guaranteed to get one booster box at retail price, which I think is great. Obviously, there's a limit to this, which is one, but there's nothing wrong with sort of making 2 parcel forwarding addresses if you're really into it, making 2 Pokemon Center accounts and ordering 2. Because the Pokemon company is printing this to demand, so if you're getting 2, you're not taking away the supply from anyone else. So I've got a friend in Japan who's got one for me, and I've got one for myself from my parcel forwarding address, and I'll definitely be opening at least one. Do I think this is going to impact prices in the long run? No, because everyone can only get 1 box. I've seen made to order happen with Clayburst recently, the Pokemon 25th anniversary golden box, and the Precious Collector box. And I mean, if you look at the golden box, the retail price was around $150. If you search on eBay now for the Japanese box sold, it's probably like $400 to $500. So in the long run, it doesn't really impact the prices, but for people who want to open, it's still a really good opportunity to get your box at retail price. Just looking at the prices of singles now, they're actually quite reasonable. So aside from the Erica SAR, which is 84,000 yen, the Blastoise, which I'm chasing, is 10,000 yen on this website that I'm showing, but on Mercari you can pick it up for 5,000 yen. One thing that I'd say to be careful with this set is the first print run had a lot of quality control issues. So, I've seen pictures of cards being chipped from the entire box, including the secret rare. So I think that's just one thing to keep a lookout for if you're looking to buy singles. But buying singles is always the best way to sort of save money. However, with a set like this, I think you really are missing out on life if you can't enjoy opening at least one of these. And I think this set really is made to open and sort of enjoy with friends, trade around. So I'd encourage everyone to sort of put in an order on the Pokemon Center for made to order if you want to get in on it, really. And I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I had to say on the set. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully that's when I'll be opening a file set. So see you guys then.